Guys, this is very simple. I'm gonna say something that I don't wanna say because I don't wanna hurt your feelings, and I have no idea, I don't know you, but I do wanna say this. I need you to hear this from me around this conference. It's important to me. Please understand something that I'm fascinated by, and I'm hoping one person hears me, and it's the time they needed to hear it. Consuming my content, coming to conferences like this, reading more books, debating about the way the world should be, being a perfectionist, debating, complaining, dwelling, all of it, excuses for not doing. If you ask me what I really want, I want this to be the last conference you ever go to. I'm being dead fucking serious. I want you to understand that it is very likely that if you're sitting here, you are trying to find ways not to do. That's not everybody. That might not even be most. But even if one person here uses reading 87 fucking mindset and motivation books and listening to 44 fucking podcasts and 13 fucking blogs and coming to 9 fucking things like this a year, if even one person here is doing that, and by the way, there's a lot more than one person here doing that, yeah, you're laughing because you know it's fucking true. Because you know it's fucking true, right? How many more fucking books do these people need to read? It comes down to doing. You can figure out how to market your business to accomplish all your fucking goals in life, whether that's to build a pool in your backyard or to buy the fucking jets, whatever it is in between, if you're actually willing to put in the work. You know what I do? I fucking work 15 hours a day. I fucking write my captions on my Instagram. I reply to your fucking DMs. I answer comments. I read my email. It's fucking work. You want the secret? It's called work. It's called work. And by the way, do not get confused here. You have to work to match the ambition coming out of your mouth. This is not about working 15 hours a day. You got family, you got other interests. You do you, but don't be a fucking hypocrite. Don't be full of shit. Don't tell me you're buying a fucking private jet when you're watching 4 hours of YouTube videos a day, because it's work. You have to figure out what you're trying to achieve and what you want, and then you need to put in the work that maps to that ambition. And I know somebody's sitting here and be like, yeah, Gary, you talk about hard work, but I work smart. I work smart too, and hard. Now what, dick? This is not a debate. The most controllable thing, listen, we're all built differently, right? We've all got different skills, different charisma levels, different beauty, different smarts. We've all got different shit. But the most controllable thing in this room, the most controllable thing is putting in the work. We, especially the people in this conference, including myself, we are so fortunate. We are so entitled. There is so much abundance in the system. When I see other people try to drag people down and razz on them for their success, it makes me laugh because they don't realize how much abundance is in the system. There's nobody, not your most direct competitor. I don't give a shit if you have a flower shop on this side of the street and literally on the other side of the street, there's a flower shop. Nobody's taking any money out of your pocket. You're taking money out of your pocket. It's true. So this is a mindset game for me, right? Are you on offense and realize all this rant that I just did for 4 minutes? And if you do, cool, comma, let's move on. Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram. Let me tell you why I'm saying it. It's because I'm bitter. When he was talking up here and said, first of all, who wrote my bio? That was like my mom. That was long as fucking shit. Fuck. I was getting pissed. I was like, this guy's a dick. Like, anyway, when I was listening to that bio, when he was saying, and he built his dad's business from a $4 to $60 million business, I was sitting back there and I'm like, loser. And here's why I said it. I figured out Google AdWords the day it came out. I understood that search engines were gonna be big because the internet was crazy and Yahoo had already become big. It was real. I understood that we would all use search engines for a long time. Showing up first for very few pennies was a good idea. I started running them. Day one, it worked. You typed in wine library showed up first, you clicked it, you weren't used to it yet, they didn't even blew it out back then, you weren't even sure you were hitting ads, it was fucking gangster shit. Every sixth person bought something, I was paying 30 cents for new fucking customers, and it's sitting in my fucking face, and my business is going from 3 to 7 to 15 to 29 in my fucking face. And what did I do? I was still doing direct mail, I was still doing TV, I was still doing billboards, which was fine because it wasn't as overpriced as it is today, but I fucking hit oil and I wasn't pumping hard enough. When he said 4 to 60, my brain goes, should have been 250. If all the profits I was making that I was spending on other things I put back into Google, it would have been 250. My friends, it's not too late for Facebook advertising and Instagram influencers. It's not. Is it as good as it was 36 months ago? It is not. Is it a hell of a lot better than it's gonna be in 36 months? It is. And it is at scale. There's nothing you do it. I love that somebody's sitting here and saying, yeah, but it doesn't work for my industry. Bullshit. It is for your industry. The whole country is on it. Oh, but Gary, young kids aren't on it. Fine, I understand. But when I run ads for 18 to 24-year-olds on Facebook, we sell the living shit out of it. Are they on it as much? No. Are they amortized out to Instagram? Yes. Does Facebook own Instagram? Yes. Should you do influencer marketing on Instagram? Yes, because people don't know how to price themselves. If you find people with 100,000 followers and you ask them to post a picture of your thing or tell them about your thing on DM, a lot of times they overprice, a lot of times they underprice. You're gonna kiss some frogs, but there's a fuckload of princes right now. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, take the audacity, the lack of education, the laziness out of your system and become a practitioner in Facebook advertising and Instagram influencer marketing, and it will disproportionately help your business. Don't know what to say and do? Figure it out. That's your job. You want the fruits and the benefits of winning? You gotta put in the work. You gotta lose some money, you gotta win some money, you gotta read some shit, you gotta try some shit. But here's the thing, you don't have to spend a lot to learn. You can run $100 worth of ads and look at what it teaches you. But know this, the world is broken up into two places when it comes to this. Sellers and marketers. Most people are sellers, so they're gonna spend $1,000 and they're gonna expect some sort of transaction to come from it in the short term, and they're gonna deem it not a success. The key is to understand how to build a brand on these platforms so that the business comes to you, or there's a halo effect, a waterfall from the marketing. My personal belief over the last 2 decades is to bring the most value. I always tell people, don't listen to what I'm saying, watch what I do. I pump out ungodly amounts of content for free every day. I engage with my community every day. I'm not doing this for my health or kicks and giggles. I'm doing it because I want to win a fucking Super Bowl. Do you understand? I believe that the people that give the most value, do you know how weird it was when I started Wine Library TV in 2006? I did a YouTube show for the users that don't know. I really kind of broke out in the mid-2000s because of YouTube. I started a YouTube show and I would sit in front of a camera, drink 4 bottles of wine for 20 minutes, and hundreds of thousands of people watched it. It was great. Anyway, I would sell these wines in my wine store, and I would sit there and I would pan them. I would drink it and say it was light and off-balanced and a piece of shit and you shouldn't drink it. Wines that I was selling from vendors who were my partners. The reason I did that was the people in here that realized the actual game, which is in a world of the internet where there's an abundance of free information, the people that bring the most value to the audience win. The people who can give away the best information for free wins. For you to give away your secrets for free, you're gonna learn 2 things. Number 1, there is abundance. But you're gonna learn something else. When you give away your best advice for free, 99% of people aren't gonna do anything about it. I'm gonna sit here and I'm sitting here for 30, 40 minutes pounding for people to go home and do 5 hours of homework and 10 days of testing to fundamentally unlock real growth in their business, and 98% of you fuck faces aren't gonna do it. That's life. And there's nothing I can do about it.